What's up? What's up? Welcome to our premiere episode of the Better Halves podcast, the Better Halves show. So I guess we should just jump into introductions. Like you guys see us on Thursdays. You see Brittany on the main show, Asia on trivia. But we've decided to create our own thing, right? A nice little sanctuary for the ladies of UNAB. So welcome. How y'all feeling?
It's better than yesterday. I can tell you that much. I'm good. How you doing, Asia?
I just work here.
You just work here.
I just work
You're
here.
not Brittany. That's what's up. So let's start things off by introducing ourselves. Who are a better half to, like why we created this podcast. And then we'll break the ice with two truths and a lie. So I'll start. As you guys know, I'm Brittany. I'm Jamal's wife, so Jamal's better half. You can catch him on Trap House and Anime Court, and you guys, he's usually with me on the main podcast too, like right here in this seat.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I'll start with my two truths and a lie along with my introduction. So my two truths and a lie. The first one is I have played Drunk Uno with a wrestler. I was on an episode of an independent filmmakers TV show. And I've written a fiction novel called X's and O's that is published on Amazon.
Now I gotta get on Amazon and Google this shit.
Now you don't get
No. The book one is right. The book one is the truth.
But I want to find it and read it.
You got to do it after.
I'm supportive.
I'm supportive. Okay, period. I got it. You want it? I'll send it to you.
Okay.
Or you can get it at the baby shower. Whatever.
I feel like the wrestling, is that true too?
I don't know. What was it? Is it true?
Well, what are your final answers?
I think the second one is the lie.
On an episode.
What was the second one?
I don't know.
On an episode on an independent filmmakers TV show.
That's it.
I think it's the Drunk Uno one.
Both of you guys are wrong.
Oh.
Because it is the fiction novel called X's and O's. I've written a weight loss journal.
It's the weight loss journal. That's what it is.
But it wasn't.
Either way, I want it.
It wasn't there. So y'all are wrong. Anywho, Brittany, you can introduce yourself.
Okay, so my name is Brittany. My other half is Richard, the one that eats every episode. Shit, what else do I know about myself? I don't know. Let's see. 3 truths and a lie. 3 truths. 2 truths and a lie.
She made the game longer.
My favorite color is pink. I've played basketball for a number of years in school. A lot of years in school. And for one of our topics, body count today. My body count is 14.
All right.
It's the body count one for sure.
So that's my initial thought. I'm like, girl, are there 2 eyes? I don't think her favorite color is pink.
Well, she said, but you gotta think about it, right? Because she said her 2 favorite Power Rangers are the pink and the yellow.
Yeah, but I think her favorite color is purple.
Oh, you might be right.
But I also am like, 14.
Okay, so the basketball one is true. That I know for sure.
Love me some ball. I love playing ball.
Okay, so the basketball one I know for sure is true because we were literally just talking about this.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's
Brittany.
her favorite color is pink.
Okay, we just had to make a guess. We just had to go for it. We just had to make a guess. Shit. I'm just gonna stick with the body count one. I don't fucking know, but I'm gonna just stick with the body count one.
You gonna stick with the body count?
Yeah.
Okay. Brittany's right. My favorite color is purple.
I am right.
Your body count 14.
Hey.
The shock.
Oh, I guess it's my turn. All right. Oh, she's trying to fix her camera. Okay, cool. So I'm Asia. My better half is, I'm gonna say better because I'm the worst part of them. Is Mikey. I don't got no interesting facts about me, so don't ask. Oh, I collect those.
Oh,
that wall is mine. Yeah, he got like 10 Funkos on that wall. We're gonna be honest here. And let's see, 2 truths and a lie. I have 2 kids. I have 2 daughters. I have a twin sister, identical twin sister, and my favorite color is gold.
That's a weird color to pick. Like gold. It's just a weird color to pick. Gold and silver is 2 weird colors to pick. I don't know why. I feel like that. But I'm gonna go with.
Still a delay, and that's annoying.
Your favorite color is gold. Is that the lie?
I think that I genuinely don't remember what her stepkids' genders were. So I'm gonna go also with her favorite color is gold.
So it's that I have 2 daughters.
Damn it.
I know you had 1 daughter, and
I have 1 official daughter, and then I have a stepchild that I consider my daughter, but like not really because I don't see her.
And I knew the twin sister thing because we had just talked about it. Just talked about it, so I knew it wasn't that.
I got a restraining order on it, but that's a whole different topic. Okay.
Damn. The salad's bomb. It turned into a salad.
See, I know I had a good idea.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry my camera's freezing. I don't know what to do. But you can hear me in real time?
Yeah.
Okay. Like, other than completely leaving. Yeah, give me a second. Y'all can introduce today's topic.
You want to do it, Asia?
Yeah, because I got to, hold on. Give me a second. Yeah, I can do that. I can do that. What are they at? Okay. So tonight's topics are body count. So we're going to be talking about body counts. If we're feeling really spicy, we'll talk about our body counts. Brittany.
Hey, we're going to be real. We're going to be real.
Getting flued out, okay? And ordering a bunch of shit at restaurants while you're on a date.
Yeah. I think these are the topics that like the guys don't want to talk about on the main podcast. So we gonna chat it up as girls here. Dog, this fucking delay is annoying. Anywho.
Is your shitty ass internet connection?
I didn't even check my internet.
It's just not internet today.
Maybe.
It was not. It wasn't prepared for us today. Okay, it was prepared for tomorrow.
It was fucking up last night too. Anywho, I probably need to update my computer, but I'm not about to do that right now. We'll worry about that for trivia. So yeah, let's jump right in. I think one of the main topics this month that a lot of people were talking about was body counts with Brittany Renner. Is that correct?
Yeah, I think that's how you pronounce it.
Yeah. Brittany Renner went on to Uncle Shay Shay's podcast and admitted that she had 35 sexual partners, and she is 36 years old.
So she's had one.
She had one every year.
One for each year.
36
Let's break that down because.
Well, not for each year, y'all.
Well, I want to know when she started having sex. Okay, I just want to know when she started having sex.
She's 31 years old. She's 31 years old.
So most people start having sex around what, 16, 17?
Yeah, that started at 16.
So 16, 17, you start having sex. You had 35. She said 35?
31.
31?
31.
35 partners. She's 31 years
31, 35 partners.
So we'll say 15 years.
So that's like 2 of the possible every year.
And she only got one kid.
Like she got half of.
Like how she only got one kid and got 35 sexual partners? I don't understand. I just don't understand.
I mean,
she doing something right.
She was raw dogging everybody.
Yes,
I mean, I think she really felt. I think she really felt something for PJ enough to have a child with PJ.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I mean, I have a different view on sex than most women, so I see nothing wrong with it.
I don't see anything wrong with that.
I don't care.
That too. I don't understand. I don't care. You know, to me, it's like you had 2 sexual partners in 1 year, and you done that.
You could have 2 sexual partners in your life and have an STD or have several children.
Yes.
She died.
It's the delay. The amount of sexual partners does not change the risk of having sex, period.
Because you don't know how many partners your
partner had.
Right. And then people ain't celibate. I'm not getting ready to.
I'm not gonna throw it back, and I don't know that you don't got shit.
That's the biggest thing. I'm not getting ready to invest my time in you trash.
I'm not gonna back that ass up, and it's not worth it.
No, facts. I'm not about to like. I need to test drive the whip. I'm not wasting my time.
Yes.
I need to know what's gonna happen down the line. Also, like me, and in my life, I actually stopped counting, so I really don't know how many sexual partners I've had. I'm also bisexual, so I've had a number of women partners as well.
That one.
So I can tell you though, people look at things at face value. I know that in my hoe phase, in my 20s, a lot of what I was doing, it sounds terrible because people always blame, I have daddy issues, but like I did. And I was looking for like love and acceptance, but like expressing it through sex. And that's just who I was. Like, and it wasn't, and I honestly didn't even believe in monogamy until I met Jamal. Like, I was like, I don't think it's real. Like, I was a serial cheater. So even in relationships, I still added a body or 2. Like, so I think the number 35 is honestly like not
that's
that
low.
bad. I think 2 or 3 partners a year is not that bad. And I've had a few debates.
So for me, it's not so much the shock of the number, because cool, go for it, climb that mountain, have as many as you want, but be safe about it.
Absolutely.
That's all I want to tell people, is to just be safe. If you're gonna do it, wrap it up. If you're gonna have multiple people that you're doing it with, wrap it up. For women, we now have female condoms out here, so if you don't want the man to wear,
they don't work.
I wouldn't know.
They came in my birth control. They came in my birth control kit. They don't work.
But I mean, to me, she's doing something right. If she's had 35 partners or however many 30 something partners and one kid, she doing something right. Because some women take a baby out of every relationship. They like, hey, you get a daddy, you get a daddy.
Prize.
You get a daddy. This your final daddy. This is the last daddy. Okay?
Spin the block. I give you. I like him enough. I let you share the daddy.
Yeah. Big facts. That's hilarious. I completely agree with that. I just feel like if you're safe and, I mean, live your best life. I do feel that, like, now that I am like married and monogamous, there is power in sex that I just didn't subscribe to. And you know what I mean? I was just like, whatever, sex is sex. It's like eating food. Like, it's a necessity. Like, whatever. I feel like I do understand like the power and the energy involved in it a bit more. And how there is transference of energy. So if you fucking with some ain't shit nigga that has some demons in his life, not necessarily literal, but in general, that should
only Britt has met my my last partner before Mikey. He was the ain't shit person. Okay.
I tell people all the time, my ex-husband was only good for the D. That's it. That's all.
He wasn't even that. Okay.
And we see how that turned out. So it wasn't even that.
Yeah. And I'm glad that I'm not one of his 2 baby mamas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You dodged that bullet.
His current girlfriend just found out she's pregnant.
Oh wow.
He got 2 under 2.
Well, congratulations.
No, fuck him.
Babies are
you sound like
babies are special. That's him being stressed out, girl.
I don't give a fuck. He don't deserve.
He deserves 2 more. It was
the grab for me at BlurCon, and it was just a shock of, why are you touching me? But it was also like, I'm gonna go talk to your baby mama because I know she hid.
I didn't even know that happened.
But
I didn't know that happened. But yeah, overall, I really feel like, first of all, the shock and disgust from the men was like, so y'all have less than 35 partners? Like, let's keep it a stack. And I'm talking about like the celebrities. Like, according to the guys, Uncle Shay Shay don't have 35 partners, but every motherfucker he works with does.
Right.
So for you to look at her and disgust is like, okay, so you're on your fucking high horse of anti-woman, because that's what that is.
I don't get how men are so shocked at the woman's body count. Y'all gotta be doing it with somebody.
Well, no, because I think that they're not honest with who they're sleeping with. They're not honest. We're okay with being open and honest about who we slept with, because at the end of the day, we know who we're going home to.
That's wrong. Whereas
they don't know where their next meal is coming from, or if their next person that they're going to sleep with know their ABCs and 1, 2, 3s.
I hate you.
That's true though. But I'm trying to figure out these invisible women that, they're like, oh, no woman on earth should have a body count. But yet my body count is 65 at the age of, 25. Bro, who you sleeping with though?
I wanna meet 25 of these 65 women that you said you slept with.
And I'm pretty sure
you need the
other 40. I know they don't exist.
Yeah.
Well, that's boy math, right? They always add.
Yeah, that's boy math. Oh, that's boy math all day.
I slept. I'm 25 years old and I got 47 partners. Bitch, fuck you. You lying. Who you
Are
lying
you watching 90 Day? Not the current 90 Day, but I think it's the other way.
Yeah.
It's what is that girl's name? With the one, like the guy in Turkey who told her that he had like 2,500 partners that he slept with.
I must have missed that episode.
I want to
at least meet
1,500 of these partners, sir.
That gives off little dick energy.
But it's also his religion, because a lot of these religions are like you're gonna cheat when you're married. It's like a Kalani and a Swaylu.
Yeah,
Like I don't know if y'all watching
I am.
The Last Resort.
Harper.
I need to catch up on that one.
Okay, then we won't spoil it for you. We'll talk about that down the line. But that's a part of their culture, and he got caught up.
Yeah, I mean,
and then is now mad that Kalani is falling in love with someone else.
What is it? Yeah, and took the opportunity to sleep with someone else when given a hall pass. I'm about to show you the guy. I just had to pull up a picture. So this is Sarper. And
oh yes.
Yeah. So he said he has a body count of 2,500 people.
Okay, so I think their whole storyline.
She like demanded he got a new bed, and he like refused to get a new bed. And he's like, of 2,500 women, you're the one that I chose to be with. And she's like, that doesn't make me feel proud. That makes me feel disgusted.
Yeah, that's. Where do you find time?
Why did he say he found so much joy in that?
Where do you find time to do anything else?
Facts.
And how you
a personal trainer, and he has a lot of female clients, so that's probably where a lot of them like filter through.
Probably that's probably their way of payment.
Like shit, I'm short this month.
Me too.
But one of his things that he said, because she's like, I want you to get a new bed, a new mattress, like new sheets. I don't want to sleep where you've been fucking all these women. And he's like, well, that's ridiculous. You want me to get a new dick too? And it's like, I mean, kind of. It's not an option.
I at least want to watch you scrub it. Make sure you get all in the creases and crevices. You're nasty.
But these are the same people that will turn around and
your
judge
old mattress, your old sheets. If we starting new and you're marrying me, burn it to the ground.
Yeah, like shit. Like shit.
I'm not gonna sleep in the same. I'm not gonna sleep in the same bed you done fuck 24,000 other women in.
Right. Hell, I'm not sleeping in the bed you done fuck 2 bitches in. Just not doing it.
Not in a case where I'm like moving across the country or across the world. You had time. This wasn't just came over one night.
You have slept with everybody in your little city.
In your city, facts.
In your city, in the surrounding cities.
You had to go and find them somewhere.
Yeah.
There is not that many women in your hometown that is willing to sleep with you. You have slept with everybody.
Other than a ridiculous number like 2,500, is there a body count that would turn you off from being with someone? Because 2,500 is OC. Like that's,
2,500 is
that's too much.
Go the fuck away.
That might be it. I'm not going. Well, actually, no. I maybe at like. Actually, if you told me it was somewhere above a couple hundred, I'd be like, all right, like you doing too much. And even still,
how many kids you think you got?
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
How many do you think? Like,
how many women have you blocked before they could tell you?
How much is coming out of your check every month?
That's the problem right there. Like, okay,
if you even getting a check, how much is coming out of your check?
The body count isn't. I won't say it's important unless it's over 100. However, you got kids. I need to know how many, because that's what's important. How many? How many ways?
How many kids gonna be in my house?
Right.
How many other women do I have to deal with?
How many baby mamas?
Yeah.
How many baby mamas do I gotta
deal with?
Fucking fight.
All my life.
Because I know
all my life.
I got 5 kids. We have to fight 3 women. All right. What were you saying, though, Brett? I cut you off.
I said, I know how some of these women like to tussle. I just want to know how many, that way I can get my Red Bulls and stuff like that and be ready for them.
Did you say Red Bulls?
The Red Bulls. She needs wings.
I need wings on this one, but I
You
need
know what,
to know.
Brittany, at that point, just call me. I'll take the next flight to fucking Texas, okay? Because I don't need Red Bull. At that point, I'd already be energized and on the fight.
You're
Just
ready to go.
be like, as long as you come get me from the airport, bitch, I got you.
That's a lot for a fight.
But yeah, that's the question. That's like
It's also a trip to Texas. So that's okay because I got a
we
bitch
gonna
on the
have
flight
fun
in Texas
too.
too.
Soon as we get bailed out, we can go down
As
there.
soon as we get bailed out.
But I mean, to me, asking somebody their body count, I don't think I've really cared enough to ask. I've been asked, but I never cared to ask. Now, if you ask me, I'm going to ask you. But I'm not going to be the first one to ask. But I think I asked, how many baby mamas do you have? Now, that is a question that I used to ask when I was single. Do you have any baby mamas? Oh, shit, you got 3? Oh, nah. Your pull-out game weak, bro. No.
I hate you.
It's okay. I only want to fight 2 people right now, and they have my niece and my nephew.
True. Yeah, I agree with you. I don't ask. I used to, like, it sounds weird saying this as a child, but when I first started being sexually active, so 16, I used to keep a calendar, like, in my room, just in general, like a regular calendar, but I would mark the days that I had sex differently. So I'd cross all the days out in like black, but on the days that I had sex, it'd be like a red marker or some shit. And I kept track of it pretty regularly. And then
make sure your period started on time.
And then I went to college. And then, like, once I was out of my relationship in college, I was in college. Like, I've lived my life. I've enjoyed my 20s, and I stopped counting. I didn't have my first child until I was 27. So it's not like I was fresh out of high school, whatever the case may be. And now I'm happily married. And I feel like I needed to get the whole phase out of me, like, in order to even be able to settle down. Like, and I do feel like everyone needs to have their whole phase. It doesn't need to be, 35, 40, 50 people. It could be 3 or 4, but, you're casually dating them or whatever the case may be. But you need to get that what if out your system. Because I feel like while people do have high school sweethearts and it works, it's not that common. Like, niggas grow apart
real fast.
Literally. Yeah.
Real fast.
There's a lot of growth that happens in your 20s.
Yeah,
Like,
I encourage, and I know that this sounds bad, I encourage the whole phase. I'm not saying go out here and sleep with every man that you come in contact with. However, I encourage it because you get to know yourself. You get to know what you like, what you don't like. I got over my whole phase in, I guess, high school, right before I came, right as I was getting out of high school. Then I went into like long-term relationships, but by that time I'm like, oh, okay, well, I know what I like and I know what I, this, that, and the third.
Right.
Had my first baby at 26. So felt like I was doing something right.
Yeah. Yeah, and it was with your husband, so that's great. I wish I listened to my mama when she said, when I told her I was pregnant, and she said, why don't you try again next year?
What?
Because her baby daddy gives me the ick.
Like,
her baby daddy gives me the ick.
Should I get pregnant?
She didn't say don't get pregnant. She said just do it next year.
She said try again next year.
Try next year. And the crazy part is next year I met Jamal. I met Jamal when Julian was like a year and a half. So that might have been like 2 years later, but still nonetheless. But yeah. Asia, you have any closing thoughts on that?
Look, I'm only 27. I don't know what's happening right now. Okay, I was already I was 17 when I got married. Like, I was about to turn 18 when I first got married. So I had been with my ex-husband from like middle school all the way up until I was divorced at 21.
Yeah, that's crazy.
On my 21st birthday. Okay, I don't celebrate my birthday, so
That was a good birthday present.
No,
Because
okay, so that's when like he like just took my daughter and just like disappeared.
Oh, okay. Well, no, it wasn't it. Okay.
So I celebrate every day. I celebrate every day of the month except for that one day.
Fight him. That's what you just said. You fight him. Okay.
I don't have that many partners. And I make sure that even with this one, I still get tested because I don't know. Sorry. It's just not. It's not a bad thing, but sometimes it's just like, what are you doing? I don't know.
So I'm gonna change the topic. How do you feel that if a man flies you out on a vacation, pays for all of the expenses, etc., are you, aside from genuinely being uncomfortable in the moment, are you obligated to give that nigga some pussy?
Yes.
Say.
Especially if you take me to if you doing everything, you flew me out, you paid for my, if you couldn't come get me because you were at work or something, you paid for my Uber, and I'm staying at your house, or I'm staying at an Airbnb, and you're paying for if you're paying for everything and I don't have to touch a thing, baby, come here. You can get whatever you want. I might be at that point I might be uncomfortable because you might look a certain way or something like that. But I'm gonna be like,
nah.
I'm gonna be like,
you ain't letting no ugly nigga fly you out.
I ain't letting no ugly dude fly me out. Because I'm good. Like, I gotta tell you, I'm good. I can go next year when I stack my own money and stuff. I'm good, baby. No, an ugly dude. I have standards.
I mean, wait. So if Blueface and Stewie flew you out, would you?
Blueface #1, no. No. Now, Carmelo Anthony, maybe. I can go somewhere. I mean, Carmelo Anthony, I can. But not Blueface.
Lala Anthony divorced him for a reason, baby.
I know, but I'm not saying I want to marry him. I never said that he was a good husband. He gonna flew me out. We good.
You said I'm flued out. You said I can come to your game. You said we can do all the pictures and shit. Oh, bet.
So how do y'all
and play my role too? I don't know him. I don't know this man.
How'd you get courtside tickets? I paid for them, my motherfucker.
I paid for them. Somebody paid for me to do it. I'm not gonna mess up no good thing. That's crazy.
Facts.
You said you want me to wear a mask and to walk out like Jay-Z? Cool. like
Kanye West.
Like Kanye West.
I'm sorry. On his arm.
Wear full body stocking. Okay.
They're gonna be trying to body analyze you like who this woman?
Who is she?
Who is that?
No, I'll be like, you got to meet me at the end of the block, baby. Once you get in your car and turn that corner, I'll be right there at the corner. But like,
meet me down the road.
That's hilarious. No, I completely agree with that. I feel like when I see stories about women who like don't give up any pussy and then be mad when the nigga like
send you home,
get their own flight back, not send you home, drop you off at the airport.
I ain't got no money. I ain't got no money. You pay for me to get here. At least you can do is pay for me to know you didn't give it up. And because you ain't give it up, I'm not sending you back home.
And also, why would you go anywhere with no money? That's on you, baby. Make some phone calls.
That's
Western Union down the street.
You got a nice phone. Go ahead and try to sell your phone for a flight.
Better do something. But that's crazy.
Sell your phone for the flight.
But I'm like, then you'll holler, oh, he was broke. He couldn't even send me back. No, baby, you
No,
was
you
broke.
was broke.
You was broke. Because why are you
You
calling
was
me
broke.
to help you get home?
And
You
it's
had a broke mentality. At
that point, that's when I'd go and I'd say, but then you ask me for money to get you home.
I'm gonna tell you, girl, take one for the team. You better go back.
Because they'll ask you as they're like driving away from there, but you gonna give it up? You gonna do something? I flew you out. What we gonna do?
I feel like there's just certain rules to certain things. If anyone, I don't care if it's man or woman, fly somebody out, pays for everything, does all of that, I feel like it's not a payment, but it you kind of signed the contract. When you said yes,
Yeah.
you kind of signed the contract. Because that's what you're going for anyway. Now, if you just want a free trip, just say that. But I guarantee it won't be
that you want to get one. You can say it, but I doubt you're gonna get it.
Right? Play smart. Play smart now. But I do feel like people that are not giving it up are the ones that are just looking for something for free because they don't have it. And when you do that, you're using somebody. Not because you can't really say, oh, he's using me for my vagina. No, he's not. He paid for everything.
Exactly.
Okay, so wait. So I got a question though. Because is that considered prostitution?
Okay. I hate to sound like Boondocks, but I feel like everything is prostitution at this point. Okay. You say you gonna do something. Who says it the best?
You doing a little something strange for a little piece.
Yeah, like it's always going to be something. Just like on
a barter of some sort.
Hoax on Jasmine Sullivan Hoax, where the woman was like, even for your husband, you tricking for your husband, you're tricking for this. You're doing those things because you want something in return. And I agree with that wholeheartedly, because even if you like, okay, I want to go out, but I don't want my man to bug me, so I'm going to give him some right quick so I can go out and have a good time. Mm-hmm. You only gave him some so you can go out and have a good time. And he not call your phone.
Okay, so Mikey don't do that regardless, okay? If I tell her, I'm legitimately, I'd be like, hey, I'm going to go out with such and such and such and such and such and such. And because I'm not going to put all my friends' name out there. Because, and he'd be like, okay. And more than likely, he has one of two friends' numbers all the time. If my phone dies, I'd be like, I'll text him from that friend's phone and be like, hey, my phone died. I'm with such and such. We're here. I'm safe.
Jamal doesn't bother me when I'm out either.
Mm-mm.
However, I also do usually give him some pussy before I leave, just so that it,
So he know you empty. You know you empty.
So he know that the only people you need to be grinding on is your girlfriend.
Exactly. I'm not looking for anything else.
But I mean,
satisfied out the way and out the door.
Yeah. So to me, I feel like everything, it might not be always in the form of money. And even then, it's like some women are like, well, I'm going to give him some because I know when I ask to go get my nails done, he might not hand it to me in my hand, but he's going to take me to go get my nails done, get my hair done. And all I got to do is give him some. It's all the same to me.
I need to find that man.
That's hilarious.
So that's how I look at it. I feel like if you fly me out, and I agree. Once I say yes, I sign the contract.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at prostitution as an exchange of goods for sex, then that's what dating is.
The police is the one that's at your door.
Yeah, nah. As far as the police go, I'm not a streetwalker.
I'm not walking down the street trying to get to you, but I feel like it is a form. I feel like women and men are given some type of form of prostitution. All right.
Okay.
I don't know.
Money okay back there?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I'll text her and ask.
Like shit. So I know on TikTok and on social media, I've been seeing a lot about women who are either like too good for certain restaurants, like Cheesecake Factory. Like
First
Cheesecake.
of all, that lady deserved a 444 that she paid for. Okay.
That's hilarious. Because I like Cheesecake Factory. Like I'd be like, okay, that's what we at.
You said I could order. You said I could order whatever I want.
Much cheaper places.
I ain't gotta
Okay.
pay for it. I ain't gotta pay. Oh, I'm good with that.
You can take me wherever you want if I ain't gotta pay.
Cheesecake Factory has a menu of 20 pages. There is something for everybody.
You can take me down the street to McDonald's if I ain't gotta pay for it. I'm gonna eat it.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. It's a free meal.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get all dressed up in that. She won't even. Okay, and I'm not knocking women when I say this, but baby, your face card won't even all that.
It declined multiple times. That thing would decline.
It was the you gonna take a woman of this caliber to a chain restaurant, bitch. Please.
I was like,
you are a chain restaurant, okay?
When she said, "Oh, you gonna take me to the Cheesecake Factory?" I was like, "Girl, this is a step
but
up."
Took you to
that hole in the wall down the street and got you a fish plate and called it a day. Talking about how you dress. You dress like any woman that's found on the street now.
You dress like everybody inside a Cheesecake Factory, huh?
So it was for me, it was he had his boundaries, she had hers, and he met her boundaries, and she was an hour late for the date. She was an hour late for the date. Y'all had a really good restaurant set up, and because work ran late and you didn't want to let him up, but he called you twice, you trying to tell me that you were an hour late because of work? Nah, because at that point I would have started getting ready while I was at work.
Right.
But then to say, I'm not comfortable to have you in my house. I'm not comfortable for this, for that. I get it. I don't let any and everybody into my house. However, if we're not that comfortable, I'm not spending a bag on you.
Yeah.
I'm also not riding in your car to a restaurant.
Meet me at the restaurant and I'll be there. Meet me at the restaurant.
Yeah. That means you have to know my address. Like, if you have boundaries, then set those boundaries. Like,
that lady confused me because, baby, you was ugly. You was not my type. I don't know why you was even his type.
The fact that she was recording it and was thinking that everybody was going to go.
And he was okay. He was okay with it. He was like, you want to talk about this? Yeah, but I want to talk about it. We can talk about this in front of them. He was okay. He was open. He set his boundaries and took her ass the fuck home.
Like, shit.
No food, no. So you just want to end the date? Yes.
Yeah.
You didn't meet you ruined my boundaries at that point.
I feel like he handled it very well. The way that he spoke, the simple fact that after you're sitting in my car, in my face, recording and trying to embarrass me, talking about something, I look too good for Cheesecake Factory. No, baby. No, let's continue to say no. You didn't. You didn't
even look good enough for a Wendy's 4 for 4.
Right. He sat there and he was very mature and handled it very well. Because I would tell the bitch, you better get the hell out of my car.
Oh yeah,
I
would have been like, oh come on, let's go, and I'd be like, oh, I left my wallet in the car and got that bitch locked the doors and fucking reverse.
When me and Richard was talking about it, he told myself, hey, you would have just been sitting out there for about an hour and a half while I went here and ate. When I would have came back, I'd been like, hey, you want this in the dog bag?
Right.
Most Cheesecake Factory
connected to
I would have been like, you want some of these little Tex-Mex egg rolls? Because them bitches was fire.
Pumpernickel bread is fire. I would sit in Cheesecake Factory and just eat that fucking pumpernickel bread. One of my friends calls it dark skin bread.
I would have just
that dark skin bread.
I was just sat in there while she sat in the car. Hey, either she gonna bring her.
I'm like,
ass
can I
in.
just sit in here for like an hour and a half to?
I would at least minimally, even with her standards, go and have a couple drinks.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and he
But
can order
he was
food.
it was the he showed her where the reservation that
Would have been.
where he was gonna take her, and I looked that shit up. That fucking place is expensive.
It was very expensive.
She was like, "Oh, She goes, "I want to go there. I want to go there." Bitch, I had reservations.
Yeah, we were supposed to.
You decided that you were gonna be an hour fucking late to our date.
Now we're at Cheesecake Factory. So here we are.
So here we are. I'm gonna go ahead because my boundaries weren't met. I'm gonna go ahead and take you home.
What's the cheapest date y'all have ever been on?
He was gracious enough to take her ass home.
Yeah, I would have. She would have had to call an Uber. What's the cheapest date you've ever been on?
Oh,
my house.
Like married or just when we were dating?
With anybody. Like, what's the cheapest experience you've had?
Fogo
Fogo
de Chao?
de Chao?
Yeah. Bitch, that's expensive.
Right, that's gonna
that's pricey. Where do you go?
Fogo de Chao.
That's the cheapest date you've been on.
We spent a little bit on that one now.
You pay for water at Fogo de Chao, huh?
Right. Should I think you pay for ice?
Oh, okay. No, so at Fogo it's $60 a plate.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
With unlimited whatever Brazilian steak or whatever the hell it is.
Yeah, that's a good deal, but that's not a cheap date.
It was It was $120 for 2 plates, and
your standards are much higher than mine.
Right, because I'm like, girl,
okay.
I'm taking Applebee's, bitch.
I was sitting at 2 for
20. And when I ordered water, he said, I didn't say you couldn't have a drink. I was like, no, I'm good. I'm just drink water. Like, he made me order from the 2 for 20.
I didn't say you couldn't have a drink. Oh shit.
Yeah, I was like, no, it's fine. I'm okay with water. I'm comfortable with that. After you've limited me to a $10 meal.
But I'm not gonna knock it. If you paying for it, then we're gonna go with it.
But my question is, but on this topic is, even if he decided to go on the date, would you split the bill?
Yeah.
I mean,
after the whole ordeal, and she was okay with going into the Cheesecake Factory.
No. With her, no. I wouldn't have taken her to prove a damn point. For one, what you're not gonna do is sit here and embarrass me and have me uploaded on live and shit, talking like you the baddest bitch, like you sitting here looking like damn Meg Thee Stallion and you don't. And you Beyonce status, bitch, you not. No.
Like anyone knows
had to go. Right. Like I said, Cheesecake Factory is normally connected to a mall. She would have sat in that car and I would have went and ate and probably did some shopping. When I came back, I would have
had bags and food.
Yep, everything I would have spent on you today, I have spent on myself.
And he was like, was he Indian?
Mm-hmm. Who either Indian or
Brittany, it's a recording error. What the hell?
It doesn't say that.
Oh, not Brittany. I don't know.
But I paused because it doesn't say that on my end.
I don't know.
Don't say it on mine either.
I don't care.
But yeah.
Gonna work my editing skills tonight.
Sorry.
But yeah, I'm just not. That she worked my nerves. And it's crazy because I woke up at 6:00 in the morning to that bullshit. I was like, girl, you got my blood pressure up. And I wasn't even the one on the date with you. That's stupid.
That's hilarious.
He should have kicked her out that car.
What about on the flip side, the women who order a bunch of shit or order extra or like tell the men that they need to pay for, all their friends and, et cetera, et cetera.
Is he getting some from all your friends?
like shit. Or like, you know, people who order food for their family or their
It'd be
kids.
the birthday ones where the birthday girl, she, as the
Hmm.
birthday girl, if you offer to go out to dinner as the birthday girl, that somebody gonna pay for you. But it's when you OD order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, for one, I'm not paying, and this is even when I just go out with my friends. I will pay for the birthday person or whoever we're celebrating.
Or I'll
I
buy
will
a
pay.
round of drinks or something.
Yeah. Now, if we are all doing something like, I think one time me, my brothers, Richie and his cousins, we all went to the hookah lounge one night, and we all bought a round of drinks. I feel like if everybody can do that, then that's fine. But
Yeah.
I'm not paying for everybody's stuff. That's not
Yeah.
that's not how that goes.
Weird. Because a lot of people aren't they aren't mindful of what they're ordering, especially when they think someone else is paying. Like for
Yes.
me, I don't ever order more than I can afford.
Right.
Because if something happens, even on dates, like
Mhm.
I don't order outside of the means of my bank account. Because if something happens and we gotta go Dutch, then we gotta go Dutch.
Even
Like,
if I just say,
take
hey,
that shit and leave.
I pay for mine. Now, how you pay for yours is how you gonna pay for it. But I pay for my own stuff.
Mm-hmm.
If I can't afford it, I'm not gonna make you pay for it.
Oh, Asia, I see what it is. Your device is out of storage space, and so your recording has stopped. But overall, you should still be on the show.
Yeah, she's still on there.
I don't know, man.
Just work here. You just work here.
That one.
But yeah, now the OD, because that's going into what that lady that's ordered
The 48 oysters.
48 oysters. With her, that was ridiculous. I would have walked out myself. As her friend, you're not going to sit here and order 48 oysters, me paying or not paying for it. That was just nasty. I love oysters.
It was the slurping. You were recording and slurping and ordered a whole 2 other entrees.
Yeah.
That's absurd.
What room did you have in your stomach after eating 48 of those?
And the guy had a cup about this size with a drink about this big, and he didn't even touch it.
That's how he was going to return it.
How could he?
He had to return his drink. I'm sorry. Right. I didn't take it off the oil. That ain't 48 oysters.
Now, for me, I hate anybody that slurps, smacks, or makes any kind of noise when they eat. I will stop eating. That is the worst thing in the world. So, number one, after you would have slurped that third one, I probably would have got up and left too.
I would have been like, ma'am, 1, why are you recording? And 2, we are in fucking public. Why are you slurping so goddamn loud?
And making the sounds of like, oh my God, this is so delicious. No wonder you ate 48 of them. You ain't never had them.
No, I've never had oysters and those things that have to.
Oh, I love them. I love oysters. I'm not eating 48 of them, but I love oysters.
I do like 6.
Yeah.
I'm not even doing
half a dozen. I can do either a dozen or a half a dozen. That's it. But
I'm not doing none of it. I don't care how many of an aphrodisiac it is, how much of an aphrodisiac. I don't ask me. I'm not sliding that shit down my throat. Okay.
Hey.
I mean, never mind. That's another.
Nah, facts.
That's for after the date, but damn.
Slide.
I just don't. I don't see what the difference is.
That's so different.
I can be in the car and do a lot of stuff.
The other one cannot be digested. I mean, the end result can, but not the actual penis.
But I mean, the end result is gonna be taken just like the oyster. I don't understand the difference, but
that's whiter than.
That's another show.
One of them goes down like water. The other one might get stuck right here.
That actually both might get stuck right there.
Depending on what you're dealing with.
Wait.
Size of the load.
Pause, because Brett, clearly you wasn't slurping hard enough. Okay,
No,
because ma'am,
it got stuck right here.
Oh, man. Okay.
Dying.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Well, that is all I have on tonight's topics.
Yo.
That's all I have on that note.
Any closing statements? Because
I'm good.
You gonna leave it at what we left it at?
Leave it right there.
If you haven't, please. I don't know.
Just mic drop.
If you haven't, what?
If you are, I don't fucking know, man. I can't even get it out at this point. I'm over it. I don't fucking know.
You about to close it out?
Be protected. Be protected.
Oh, yeah. Lessons of the day.
Don't sleep with any nigga that offer you money. Okay?
Hey, you cutting some people. So
yeah, I don't think I said that.
That offer you money.
I don't know if
STD. I'm sorry. Offer you money and STDs.
Yeah, okay. Don't sleep with everyone.
If you don't feel comfortable, do not get flued out because you might get catfish. Okay?
Don't get in everyone's van. You know, you have to kind of test it out a little.
And if you happen to just go slurp in the parking lot, let it go down easily. Yeah.
Hey, make them drink plenty of water.
Pineapples.
And pineapples. Pineapple flavored water.
Life lessons of today.
That's hilarious. Look, I have one more piece of closing statement. For me, I have an inherent trust for stoners. That's part of my my process of weeding out who joins the roster and who doesn't, or who joined past tense the roster and who didn't.
What an S.
With an ED, bitch, don't get me in trouble. That shit's past tense.
Keep it past
Once upon a time, not long ago, I was a hoe.
Mariah Lynn said it right.
Mariah Lynn.
Well, anyway,
she had the best one.
She did. On that note, good night.